This is Transformers Dark of the Moon Cyberverse Legion figures, or Legion class figures. The Wreckers, uh, Topspin, Leadfoot, and Roadbuster. Each of them is sold separately. I just felt, it wouldn't make sense to do a video review of each one. And they look great together. So I'm going to do them all at once in one video. Okay, before we go, packaging. Again, as I said, not a big fan of the Cyberverse packaging. Not as exciting as Deluxe class or Voyager and Leader class. But I've decided to keep these three in particular because they are NASCAR products, and I forgot to show off the Deluxe class. What's his name? Roadbuster. The Deluxe class figures packaging. It also had the hologram, the NASCAR hologram logo, which is pretty cool. I think I'm going to save those just because of the hologram logos. And each of them, surprise, surprise, despite being a Legion class figure or a Legends class figure, they come with instruction sheets. They fold out. Rectangular strips of instruction. Very nice, very helpful, which is cool because you don't have the instructions at the back of the packaging. And you get more artwork, and for other figures, Legion class figures, who you don't really care about the packaging, you can throw away the packaging and not lose the instruction sheets. Okay, on to the figures themselves. Well, they're Legion class figures, or they're Legends class figures, and, excuse me, camera's not mounting properly. They're great, as they are, but to me, I mean, out here in Manila, each one of them, in Manila in particular, these are very expensive. They cost about $8.50. And if you follow what happened in movie 1 and Revenge of the Fallen, these guys are going to go down to about $3.50. or about 150 pesos, or $3.50 in about 10 months. So if you're willing to wait, just willing to wait and not get these figures first and just buy off other figures that you need, then I think that would be the wisest thing to do. I, on the other hand, was not as prudent, and I decided to pick them up, and I'm getting the sense that I maybe should have picked them up a little bit later when I could get them at a discount or at a lower price. But I figured the Wreckers were going to be one of the figures in demand for this movie, and I, just bit the bullet and bought each of them. So each on regular retail, each of them costs about $8.50 here in Manila. In about 6 months, they'll probably be about $5, and as I said, in 10 months, it'll be about $3.50. So if you're willing to wait, you can. Now, even if I don't stand him up upright, you will notice that even Topspin, okay fine, let's stand him up, they are smaller than the old Legends class figures. Just a tad bit smaller. You'll hardly notice it if you don't do a size comparison, but they are. They've shrunk them in size, and they haven't changed the price, which is a bit of a shame. And as I said, if you have other priorities, you can pass up these guys and just wait for them to go on clearance. As you can see, there's Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee. They're a little bit smaller, which is fine. I mean, they make up for detail. Offhand, I will say this. These two are great. You can get them off at regular retail immediately. This guy, on the other hand, is like the worst of the lot. I mean, somebody should just get fired for designing this type of figure. And among the two, I don't understand what Hasbro is trying to do. Hasbro. Two of them are in stealth mode, or the weapons mode, and this one is not. He's in civilian mode. And I'm not sure if we're getting a stealth mode for that one or on a weapons mode, and we're getting civilian modes for this. That's what they're doing with the Deluxe class. Roadbuster is in civilian mode, in alt mode, while Topspin is in weapons mode. Both their Human Alliance versions are in weapon mode. And I don't get it. I wish they were all just in weapon mode. Why even do a civilian mode? And if they wanted to do a civilian mode, well, maybe they should have done it as an exclusive. I don't know. But the civilian mode really did not appealed to me. The Roadbuster Deluxe class figure wasn't as great as the Topspin figure, in my opinion. But that's Hasbro. I don't work for them. They have their they have their reasons for making those decisions. So we'll just hope for the best that we get a weapon mode Legion class for this figure. And they don't really have to do a civilian mode, but I'm sure they're going to do one. But anyway, so there. This one is, in my opinion, is the worst of the three. He's okay, and this one's the best. So let's start with the worst. Leadfoot. Articulation, cannot move his arms. He can only move his elbows. These things, they don't even open. Oh, they do! Wow. Oh, just one hand. This one doesn't. Wow. He's still a crappy figure. Anyway, the shoulders go sort of in and out because of transformation. Ball, hinged hips, and ankle articulation because of transformation. That's it. I mean, really, Hasbro, you could do way better than this. It looks worse than a G1 mini-bot. It's got great proportions, I'll give you that, but come on. Topspin with a cape. Anyway, transforming him, tuck the arms in, fold the, well, clip the feet, the legs together, flip up the feet, and close the arms. I mean, did anybody at Hasbro really think people were going to get, kids in particular, were going to get excited about a figure like this? Come on. It looks great in alt mode. Wish it were weaponized, but it's not. Robot mode sucks. Transformation is just too easy and nothing exciting about it. Paint apps are good though. I'll have to give them that. Not a lot of quality issues. So that's that. So that's Topspin. Let's go to Roadbuster. Now Roadbuster, he's okay. Paint apps, okay. If you're gonna check this guy out, again with the white paint, make sure there's no overlapping here and there. The logos are okay, and Autobot symbol is fine. It's really the white paint. Hasbro has not figured out how to solve that. But anyway, everything else is fine. Oh, and the eyes. Make sure they're painted well enough that both eyes are covered in that metallic blue paint. So, it's great articulation. Ball jointed shoulders, ball jointed hips. He's got even a little bit of a knee articulation because of transformation. So great proportions, really great figure. And I dare say probably even better than the deluxe class figure, but no, that's stretching it. Transform him. He even has a buzzsaw. Look at that, a chainsaw. Whatever that sound is, I don't know. But this is pretty cool, a lot cooler than this guy. So just move it up like that. Fold this one here, join the feet together. Fold it up, fold the feet up, just like that. He is in his awesome weaponized mode. Very, very cool. I love this alt mode. Probably love it the best. Look at that. The rockets are showing, engine, weapons everywhere, even the Gatling gun front. Fantastic alt mode, Hasbro. Good job on this one, bad job on that one. And lastly, Leadfoot. I was kind of hoping they'd have steel jaw with him somehow, like a small piece of plastic. I don't care if it was lousy, but I was kind of hoping they'd put steel jaw. Because, the Legends class Jetfire, they got away with his cane, but I guess steel jaw was a bit too much of a challenge. Anyway, great figure. I love the proportions on this guy. Great head sculpt, fantastic paint apps. I think he has the best one out of the three. Articulation. He's got a ball jointed shoulder, some wrist articulation because of transformation, a ball jointed hip, a knee joint, hinge joint because of transformation. That's about it. Fantastic. Transform him, just lift up his chest. Now this is how you do a Legends class or a Legion class figure, not this way. Okay, fold the arms up, fold the hands inside, join the feet together. Oh, yeah, fold it up just like a G1 mini-bot. Collapse the arms, and there you have him in his weaponized alt mode. They're all the Chevy Impala. Yeah, I think they're all the same make. with just different colors, and yeah, very cool. And even in alt mode, these two are way better than this one. Incidentally, this one is part of Wave 1. Wave 1 always gets the crappy figures, except in Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe class, which we got Sideswipe and Sideways, but that's another story. But usually Wave 1 we get the crappier figures. You see that in Thor and Captain America figures. This guy is obviously Wave 2, and he is in Wave 3. So if you're trying to hunt them down, make sure that the local toy store that you've visited has all 3 waves. Otherwise, you'll just be frustrated. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it insightful, informative in some way. So there you go. My recommendation still stands. They're great figures, but except this guy. But if you get both of them, you gotta get him. So you can wait for them on clearance. If you love the records, you can get them right away. So there you go. The Transformers Dark of the Moon Cyberverse Legion class figures, the Wreckers, featuring Topspin, Leadfoot, and Roadbuster. Thanks for watching.